Tonight at 7 on PBS.
Where did Van Gogh go?
I go in there and I look at it and I go, wow. Jonathan Boggs and Kiki Chode bring you into the world of art criticism in a way unexplored. Join us on a journey.
People don't necessarily equate art criticism with the actual job.
Spanning generations of genius.
What I'm holding here is a bust of an old Egyptian fish.
Maybe a painter in Times Square who's doing one of those very fast paintings on the sidewalk. I look at them and I go, "Hey, fuck you!"
A masterclass from two of the most respected names in the world of art criticism today.
When I would pick my mom up from the chemo treatments, she would just be puking all the way home. Disgusting. That's not art.
Art, a critique.
I'm looking through the decades. I'm going into museums and I'm digging through time.
Yeah, my father used to rape me.
People call me the Gordon Ramsay of art criticism because sometimes I'll yell.
And most people are affected by something like this. I was. I'll admit it, I was.
How do you make a living critiquing art?
That is until I first discovered a film called Air Bud.
How does a doctor diagnose a child with leukemia? It's the same thing.
It just doesn't make sense how a golden retriever can play basketball and win.
Art is like law.
Why doesn't anybody question the fact that there is a dog?
I'll never forget when me and my wife, we were in Naples before the restraining order, and she came up to me. She goes, what do you love about art? And I said, you step the fuck back, bitch. You know, alcohol's a problem for everybody. I don't care who you are. It's always going to be a problem.
When you do a backflip, sometimes people are going to say, that's a great backflip.
I cannot understand why Native Americans would be so upset.
John wrote a book called Smart Art, and it was about his teachings at Columbia.
I would do this thing where I would just rip down the chalkboards.
Violently rip the chalkboards down.
And say, I'm smart. Art.
Smart art.
Smart art. I know art. Art. Smart.
Without my art, there is no art. Smart art.
When I look at a painting by Jacob Lawrence or a poem by Lucille Clifton or a film by Spike Lee, it completely reinforms my notion that I absolutely understand what it means to be a black man in America.
People tell me all the time how they were raped by their dad, how they were subjected to violent racism. That's a bad thing. But none of that compares to what I felt when I walked into the MoMA and saw Tilda Swinton taking a nap in a glass box.
I know for a fact that I'm 110% more intelligent than anybody.
That rape changed you just like that painting changed me. We're all victims. Whether it's art or violence.